I receive several emails every week asking me to review various different products, and the majority of the time I say no because I don't think it's the right product for you guys, my audience. But this is a little bit different. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. So what actually is it? This is the Bluetti Elite L200 version 2. What it is an ultra compact power bank with the ability to put out 2,600 watts. On the device itself, we have 4 USB ports, 2 USB-A and 2 USB-C. And both of those USB-C ports enable fast charging. So if your phone supports that, fast charging is available. We have the 12 volt DC output as well, and we have 2 standard UK plug adapter connections as well. This bit here is the connection for charging it from your 24 or 12 volt socket, depending on whether you're in a car or a truck. To power the device on, press and hold the middle button here, and the LCD screen lights up. Press the AC button, and that means power would go straight through to the plug adapters or the DC connection, and it would come through the USBs or the 12 volt socket there. Now this is a device that you do charge. You charge it from the 24 volt or 12 volt socket, like I said, or via the mains plug. From the mains, it takes about 1.5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. On the 12 or 24 volt, it takes between 10 and 15 hours, depending on which connection it is that you're using. So I guess the question is, can this replace an inverter? Is it a viable option? What are the plus sides? What are the downsides? So I best guess this setup over the next few days, start using it, show you some real world things of me using it with different things in the truck. And then afterwards, I'll give you a review having used it for a little bit longer. So yeah, let's get that done. So I've placed this up in the top left-hand locker so you guys can see how big it actually is, how much space it's going to take up if you choose to put it up there. The main reason I've done that is microwave. I can take the cable, turn it around, put it straight in, and away we go. But the first thing we're going to do is make a cup of tea. So I've got an extension lead, which will hopefully go down from that plug down to the dash, and then we'll be able to put the kettle down there and make that cup of tea. Extension lead's plugged in. Kettle's plugged in down the bottom there. We're going to turn the device on, and then we press the AC button. Click the kettle on, and away we go. Now on the Elite 200, you've got the screen there that will tell you what wattage it's actually using. It will push out a little bit more. It does have a boost function on there for those higher power devices. And it does also have the safety trip switches all built into it. Safety is #1 concern with these types of things because of the wattage that they are using. But as you can probably hear, that kettle's boiling and it's not having any issues with it at all. Normally I wouldn't have a kettle that big. That's a kettle from home. I do have a travel kettle on order, slightly smaller one, because now I've got this, I'm going to be able to do cups of tea and stuff like that a lot easier. So that's the kettle just about to boil. It didn't take long at all, just the same time that it would do normally at home. I didn't do a full kettle because it's only 1 cup of tea. I'll put that in there. A little bit more water than was needed. Now you can monitor the charge that's in that through the app. You can monitor the wattage and everything like that. I'll put some screenshots of that up on the screen now so you can see kind of what it's doing and how the screen and the user interface works. But the fact that you can monitor that from more or less anywhere, because that also connects via Wi-Fi, so if you do leave that at home charging, you can see it's ready to go when you're back home. Just finishing making my tea. Tea bag can go there for a minute. Need some milk. Yeah, you can monitor it via the app. You can check that it's charging okay, see how much charge is in there, and also what output it's actually putting as well. Maybe that was a little bit too much milk. Cup of tea's done. Kettle's away. Now it's just wait until lunchtime or until I'm hungry, which is probably going to be in a few minutes' time, and we'll get the microwave on and see how it works with that. So for lunch today we have got, if you can see that there, Korean style chicken, some broccoli and a jacket potato, which was leftovers from last night. The microwave's all plugged in, ready to go. Tuck that up there out the way. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to warm up, but what we'll be able to do, put it onto high, turn the timer around. Let's go for 3 minutes and see how warm it is then. So I've got a screen recording going on the app there so you can see what it's actually doing. So it gives you an idea of how the app actually works. It's telling me currently there's 86% left of the battery in the Bluetti Elite 200 version 2, and it's using 1.1 kilowatts. So about a minute and a half in. When that started, that was at 88%, if I remember correctly, as well. So yeah, it did start before I started screen recording. But yeah, it reckons, as you can see on the screen there, we've got an hour and 29 minutes worth of usage left if we left it running at that output, basically. So yeah, not bad at all. You could certainly do a decent meal in that. You could probably defrost a chicken if you needed to. Ah, that's hot. I think maybe 3 minutes was a little bit too long, possibly. But yeah, what's the battery gone down to now? 85% for 3 minutes worth of microwaving, which some ready meals are a little bit more than that. So yeah, no, that's all good to me. I can see that being very handy. Let's get this lunch eaten. It smells good. So one of the big advantages to this is, as you can see, it's not actually wired in like an inverter. So I've managed to bring it outside. It's on the trailer at the minute, but if I was needing to do something out here, whether that be repair something and I needed the power, I could use this for that. If I was just wanting to chill out, make myself a drink out here, I could do. I've not got to worry about doing anything in the truck. It's currently charging my mobile phone through one of the USB ports. There's, I said, three others on there, sorry, two USB-C 100 watt fast chargers and another USB-A. But I guess now what we need to do is use it for a few more days and then see how well the battery in it lasts and report back. So what will be a few days for me will be a few seconds for you, and I'll let you know how we get on with it over the next couple of days. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now and it's done absolutely everything I've needed it to do. It's charged my phone faultlessly. I've been able to use it for the microwave several times, boil the kettle several times as well. I've even managed to use it to hoover the truck, and yeah, what more could you ask for out of something that is this compact? Yeah, does exactly what it needs to do. It's not loud. It's actually quieter than the fridge and the night heater when you're in here sleeping, because I've had a few jobs where I've been waiting around most of the day, so I've had a little sleep. Yeah, nice and quiet. It's not kept me awake either. So can it replace an inverter? I certainly think so. Does everything that I've needed to do, powering my kettle, microwave, etc. It's not had any issues with it at all. If you're out all week in the truck, charge it up before you go to work and then keep it topped up with the 12 or 24 volt, depending on which socket it is that you choose to plug it into, and you'll have no issues. Now, the cost of this is something that may put people off because it is quite expensive. It's just over £1,000 for this particular model. They do some other smaller models with lower wattage output as well, and of course they are that little bit cheaper. But the fact that you can take this out of the truck and use this out on the trailer if you need to, or even put it into the back of your car and take it off on a day out with the family or anything like that. I've been able to use this to hoover out the car at home because I can't get mains power to my car where I park it, and yeah, absolutely brilliant for that as well. So the versatility of this, to me, makes it worth more than an inverter. I was going to get an inverter in this truck and now I'm not going to. I'm going to be sticking to this. Now, Bluetti, who have kindly sponsored this video and sent me this product, have also been able to give me a discount code for you guys to use if you are interested in purchasing one of these or one of the other ones on their website. There is a link in the description that takes you through to the website, so follow that link there and use the code Bluetti Ashley. Again, that will be in the description, so you can get 5% off of your purchase. If you have any questions about this product, please let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer those questions. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you again to Bluetti for sending me this to use. It's been very helpful, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.